Hello everyone, I am here to review Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, starring Tom Atkins. I'm going to make this review short and sweet. Just going to review the movie on its technical points rather than explaining the whole movie. Halloween 3 came out in 1982. It was the biggest black sheep of the entire Halloween franchise because it was the only Halloween that did not feature Halloween's killer, which is Michael Myers. The movie is pretty much about Guy Conal Cochran makes these masks. These masks are very popular, and everybody's buying them, but there's a catch. These masks have special powers that when this big commercial plays, the masks do something to the child wearing the mask. So, it's pretty gross. It makes bugs come out of their body and stuff like that. It's very weird, very, very weird movie. I will say I liked the movie. Most people don't even give it a chance. I actually liked the movie. I thought it was a great movie. I just don't think it has any business being in the Halloween franchise, not having Michael Myers in it at all. Although there were a couple of commercials on television in the movie with the original Halloween, but whatever. The soundtrack was okay. It did get a little bit annoying at times. So it was just really repetitive. The soundtrack was just kind of weird, but the story was good. The story was really good. One thing I did not like about the story was when the protagonist male and protagonist female, I thought it was unbelievable how them two got together and pretty much made love the very first night of them being together. I thought that was a little phony. Aside from that, the movie was it was good. If you like horror movies, you should definitely give it a shot. I mean, it has a pretty interesting shock factor. Me personally, I was surprised at some of the characters who died. I was really surprised at a couple of the kills, and a couple of the kills were just so gruesome in that movie. I guess, especially for it being in the early 80s, it was pretty much a shock to me to see some of the kills in that movie. And then the movie's cast was okay. I mean, no one really acted that badly. Everybody, was there. And, anybody who's seen the Halloween documentary, the 20 Years of Terror documentary, that is, would have heard what Mustafa Akkad says, and that Halloween 3 was a good movie, but it should have just been called Season of the Witch and had no affiliation to the series. I think if it was just called Season of the Witch, I think it had the potential to have a cult following and not be as frowned upon as it was. But when I first saw this movie, I was 7 years old, maybe 6, maybe even 5, and I was expecting to see Michael Myers in it, but Michael Myers wasn't in it. I was disappointed in that, but I still watched the movie. I'll give Halloween 3 Season of the Witch 1 thumb up, 1 thumb down. There. That is my review of it. It's a great movie. I did not care for the soundtrack that much. I did not care for some of the decisions made in the storyline. But the 1 thumb down has nothing to do with it not having Michael Myers in it, because I wanted to review this movie off of its technical parts. I mean, the cinematography was good, the acting was good. Everything in the movie was good except for the soundtrack, in my opinion. Like I said, to me, at points, it got really annoying. And it was, I can't even describe it. As well as the commercial that played for the Halloween masks, I thought that was pretty annoying too. Like, even if you don't even have to be watching the movie, but if you have it playing in the background, it is pretty annoying. The next movie I will be reviewing will be Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, which I'm looking forward to. I should have that review out hopefully beginning of next week or maybe this weekend. It just depends on how much time I have. So give a shout out to the Myers fanatic. Apologize for not being on this weekend at all. I had some parties to go to and stuff like that, but I do these reviews for you and for the fans, and if you guys also have any requests for movies that you want me to review, I have no problem doing. You haven't seen me rant yet, but you will, especially when I get to Halloween H2O. You'll hear a pretty nice rant. I really, really disliked that. And I also, after I'm done with the Halloween franchise, I am also moving on to the Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th franchises, then the Child's Play and Leprechaun franchises. So yeah, look me up, share my videos, and then I will see y'all later. Peace. Bye.